And it's just Greg. Can you hear me? I can't hear you. If you're talking to me, you're muted.
Hey, it looks like I can't. You can hear me now, right?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, I can't get my earpiece to work, and other people are going to be talking in here, so I'll mute it. But it's just you and I.
It looks like it's just you and I.
Oh my gosh, I could have come in.
You got about another, well, there's a bunch outside, but we decided because of the technological difficulties Monday, we're going to split it. Sean James is going to do the live people outside. I'm going to do the online in here.
Okay.
Well, it looks like everybody that said they were going to show up showed up. So there's probably about 6 out there right now.
Well, looks like I get a private lesson.
There you go. Well, I don't object to that. Are you going to be able to hear me all right without your earpieces?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm going to mute mine though, just because you might hear background noise because my daughter's.
Leave it over. That will save us when you have questions. Because if it's just you and me, then I say we just straighten out Sayunchin. Sound like a good plan to you?
All right. I knew I wouldn't like this.
Yeah, well, life sucks. All right, Sayunchin. Let me see it all the way through.
Sayuchin, which is the latest one. All right. If you could too, sir, I know it's weird the way I am, but watch my angle because I'm forgetting I need to be at a 45 when I start this with the movements, correct?
Just for my benefit, are you pretty much with your back parallel to your back wall, or are you angled to your back wall?
Parallel to the back wall.
Okay. Okay, so I've got a good idea on what the angle is then. Go ahead. Hajime. All right, yeah, man. Let's work this. It's not horrible, but it needs work.
Yes.
For Shito-ryu, what is the principle of stepping forward in a Shiko, in a 45 Shiko? Sorry.
I know that front stance and then turn.
Okay, that's the part you're leaving out, and that's why you keep getting jacked up.
Yes.
Like, starting out with a really good mindset, you're coming in with a good half moon, but then you're going straight.
Yes.
That's why you're ending up with that angle so jacked up. Yes, that.
Yes.
Right there.
When you said it, I saw it. Yes.
Okay. Then once you're here, and you're down. You come up, out, you do go through all of that. This is straight. For some reason, you're wanting to do like a palm heel here. This hand is a spear.
Yeah, I thought I was hitting like this. Okay.
Bunkai, sure, why not? But for kata, it's a knife hand. It's spear hand. I'm sorry.
It looks like we have another person, sir, online.
I got nobody showing on. Let me see what's going on here. Oh, come on. Oh, it's Daniel. He did show up.
Yeah, we couldn't get into the Zoom first because my mom had sent a link in.
Okay, I didn't hear that. Okay, let's get cranking. What's your highest kata? Daniel.
I always forget the name of them, but it's.
Okay, Finan Sandan. Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
All right, here's what I want you to do. You're going to work Finan Sandan, but we're going to do it in chunks, and we're going to kind of perfect it. So, Greg, we're going to still stick with the plan that we were on. We're still going to work Seichin.
Yes.
Daniel, you're going to work Finan Sandan. So, what I want from you first are the first two sides and the turn up the eye. Okay? All right, Greg, what I want is just the first trip up the eye.
Yes.
All right, Hajime. Daniel, if you don't put out some effort and close those hands, seriously, I will hunt you down. All right, do it again.
This turn hand, it turns up, right?
Right, it starts out as a shuto middle outside block and then rolls over into kaki.
But this one stays straight.
That one stays
And then
straight.
I push.
And then, well, it doesn't drive. It's a push-pull.
So it's not really a kind of, okay.
Not in kata. In kata, it's shown slow.
This.
Daniel, do it again. Daniel, start over. Start over. Nah. Come in. Stand still. Eyes, feet, hip, hand. Look, pivot, and block. Same thing, all three sides. So continue. Better, Greg.
Yes.
It might just be because I'm looking up at you a little bit from the camera angle. Let me back up so you can see me. Once you've gone through all of this, excuse me, let me back up. It looks like after you've gone through all this the first time and you're going into the second one, it looks like you're doing that, like
I am.
Sci-Fi. No, this isn't Sci-Fi. It's just a round.
Okay.
Think directly into the rib cage and across.
All of them, it's not bring it up. It's more up and around.
No, it's more direct. So as I step out here, hikite, I'm going this way, like into his rib cage. So it's lower, that, and then pull through.
Yes.
Think about taking this joint on your knuckle, coming behind his kidney, and pulling through.
Yes.
On both
Yeah,
sides.
I was focused on like I'm going to neck or something. It was.
No, well, again, for bunkai, we can change that, but for kata, it's like rib cage level.
Yes.
All right, Daniel, do it again. Tighten those fists up before you break a thumb. Now, start over. When you make that turn, eyes first. So, block, block. Block, block. Look. Yes, better. Good. Block, block. Look. Step out, block. Good. Do it just that way a couple times. All right. That's what I'm looking for, Greg, right there. Okay, add in, go through that and add in the two wings, the first two wings.
If I can remember. Move.
Okay, Daniel, add in going up the eye.
Shian,
Yes, sir.
I should be moving my hands as I'm doing this, right? So by the time I get here, I'm already doing this, or do I
Yes.
just move out and do it when I move turn?
What you're describing is a really subtle point. It's one of those things like if I'm standing here and I want to load my hands, I can either move my hands to my body or I can move my body to my hands.
Yes.
So what that looks like depends on what you do. But yeah, you're not really doing that.
Yes.
So as I'm stepping forward, right about here is where I'm going to pull
Yes. Yes.
for the rest of that. But again, Daniel, why are you standing there looking at me? Tighten those hands up. Look first, eyes, feet, hip, hand. And turn. Put the turn on there. Daniel, go ahead and put the turn on there. Adjoint.
And then
Pull
Shian,
back. Yep.
I'm going.
Well, you're coming towards me. But you're facing me. Nah. Right leg to left. Crane, back fist.
Yes. Right leg. So I'm going.
That. Yes. Boom.
Good.
Then step back, elbow. And 1. Good. Do that much again, Greg.
Yes.
Daniel, have you ever hit anything with your hand and broken a finger or a thumb? No? Okay. Let me tell you, it hurts. If you hit something with a loose hand, especially a loose thumb, you're going to break a hand. That is why we are very adamant about tight fists. I don't want to see this weak hand. Do it again. Good. All right, Greg, what we were talking about with the moving forward in the 45 Shiko,
Yes.
how does that translate to the two wings where you're doing an inline Shiko?
I'm doing inline, but 45.
Right, but that's not what I'm asking. As far as getting there, to do a front walking 45 Shiko, we go front stance, Shiko, front stance, Shiko. That's how we get there. But if we're doing an inline Shiko, a la here in Seiyunchin or in Pinan Nidan, how do we accomplish that walking on an inline Shiko?
That blocking. Like coming across your body?
Okay, yeah, you're focusing too much on the hands. That's not what I'm asking. But the first step you did, you missed it. Going backwards, you did it. What I'm asking.
I turn my body.
Okay, you turn your body and do what when you first step?
I
Step
step
forward.
narrowly.
Step forward in line.
Yeah, now okay, in line.
In line without turning. Then yes, then the hip drives. Now you shift back to that same forward hip, but in line. Yes, that way.
Oh, and I wasn't doing that.
No, you were kind of making like a compass and swinging around a little bit.
Yes.
Same thing, Pinan Nidan, same thing, it'll come up in other kata.
Yes.
Well, actually, same thing in this kata when we go down the eye for these. It's the same thing.
Yes.
So you're gonna step
I
forward.
was kind of going around and then going to
Forward
it.
hip, and then twist.
Yes.
Goes back to our order of movement, eyes, feet, hip, hands. So if I'm already here, eyes are already there, feet, and then the hip gets me there for the hand. Yes, Mr. Daniel.
May I start doing the next part yet?
No, because I want to see that again. Okay, Daniel, when you're going forward for the spear, don't pull way back and come forward. After we make here, it's basically right off the hip, forward. You're not drawing a gun. Don't kind of rotate that arm so much. Do it again. All right, Greg, do it one more time.
Yes.
Better, Mr. Daniel. Do it one more time for me, and then we'll add something to it. Good. All right. Go down, Daniel, go down to the end of the eye, but don't finish it. Just go to the end of the eye. Okay, Greg, add the next one's going down the eye.
Yes. The part that I forgot foolishly the last time, I remember. Thank you.
Okay, Daniel, when you're going down the eye, don't lean over. It's just a little twist.
When you're done, sir.
Now, go ahead.
So I'm here. And then it starts. Am I turning my body fully? Am I?
No, this is an inline Shiko going straight down the eye. So you're there. So twist like we were talking about. Step back in line. There.
This hand just moves down?
You get a little closer to the camera here. The hands are going to cross and push. That way. Yep.
Yes.
Yes, Mr. Daniel.
Can I use the bathroom real quick?
Yeah, go ahead. Okay, you're a little early on the turn with the feet, but keep going. Keep going. Pivot, step, front stance. Now, yeah, that's your timing.
Yes.
When you're making, let me back up a little bit. When you're making these motions on both sides, Greg, it's it's crossing. You seem to be going on a vertical, like a rotational, that you just did. Push, pull.
So crossing like this?
Crossing like that, yes.
Yes. So almost like I'm.
Almost like you're doing that, exactly.
Yes.
Think about it this way: you're catching and striking into the rib cage. So you've got an arm and striking into the rib cage.
Yes.
Think about it that way.
Yes. 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 Took me a minute. I'm not in the matrix right away.
I
So.
got you.
Man, this one gives you a squat workout.
And it does. All right, Daniel, I don't know if you can hear me or not, but your video froze. Oh, there you are. You're back. Good. Daniel, when you come up here to the top and you're doing these motions, think about touching your hip line with the front edge of your knuckles. You see how you're bending your wrist forward? Straighten and think about tucking your wrist in. No, not back. You're still, in this triangular formation this way, but the wrists are not bent forward. Wrists are straight. That way. That's better. And they stay that way through the whole thing. So, do it again. Straighten your wrist, Daniel. Eyes, feet, hip, hand. Eyes, feet, hip, hand. I need to see that. Go ahead and do Pino Sandan again. Do the whole thing.
Should I keep going, sir, or start over?
Go ahead. Add in the next couple moves. Keep going, Greg. Yeah, just go ahead and finish it, Greg. Greg, after you've done this one up here at the top of the eye, and you make the turn, go ahead and make the next turn. Which foot do you have in front? I can't tell.
The left foot.
The left foot.
This.
Okay, so you're in a left Sanshin, yes?
Yeah, this.
Okay, and then when you go the other side, you're in a right Sanshin, yes?
No, I was in the left. Because
Okay, that's what's,
I need to be on the right.
Daniel, keep going.
So I need to be on the right side.
Yeah, close.
Because, well, maybe I started wrong then. So when I finish this, I'm here. And now I start doing this.
One,
Am I correct?
right, do another one. Two, now you step over and pivot to a right Sanshin, yes. Step over, pivot, double block. You should land in a right Sanshin.
You see, it's my left.
Now, you end up in a right. You're
No, I'm
crossing.
explaining to you what I'm doing wrong, but when I do this, it's my right and then my left. Am I starting with the wrong leg? Is that what it is?
No, you should be on the left foot.
All right, so I'm on the left foot. If I cross over,
Now, hang on. Okay, that's where we're getting hung up. You're crossing too far. Go just straight across a little bit more.
this,
Right. You're just pivoting too far.
this. Okay. This one is a little different than some of the others where we cross over and stuff.
Right.
I need to stay even. This.
This
Thank you.
probably won't help, but I will throw it out just as historical reference. This is one of the White Crane lineage. So there's a lot of White Crane Kung Fu in this one.
Okay.
And that's probably why.
Okay. Yeah, because it feels different than what I'm used to trying to do. But here's, thank you.
Cool.
All right, so let me just.
Think more like a Saifa. Saifa is also a White Crane lineage kata. Just a second, Daniel. And it has some very similar principles to it. So like up here, when we do this in Saifa, same thing. I'm going short. I'm not going a real big, long pivot. Same concept there.
And inline stuff, yeah, with
Right,
sci-fi.
so, okay.
This.
All right. Do it again, Greg. What you got for me, Daniel?
I think I'm doing pretty good on my kata. I was wondering if you could maybe at least teach me the beginning of Matsukatse.
Okay, let me tell you a little martial arts theory. Anytime a student decides that they're doing okay, that tells me that they absolutely don't know the kata. Anytime that you ask a martial arts instructor to teach you something, that's very rude and very presumptive. So no, there is no way in God's green earth I'm going to teach you any part of the next kata yet.
Sorry, sir.
That's all right. Do Pinan Sandan again. Make sure you end up in a Sanshin though, Greg. It looks like you're in a cat stance to me. It might just be an angle thing, but.
I am in a cat stance.
Okay. All right, Daniel, let me put a little finer point on that. When you ask, especially the way that you asked, it's rude and it's presumptive, and especially since you think you're doing okay when you can't even do the things that I've asked you to correct. You still can't look before you turn. Your wrists are all still messed up. Your hands are still open. So no, you are not doing okay in this kata. So you clean this kata up and do the things that I've asked you to do to detail it and show me some effort, then we get to the next kata. So go back to Pinan Sandan. Sun Sheen, Greg.
This, because I've been doing it wrong the whole time, that's why.
Daniel, come closer to the camera. That is what I'm talking about. That's the effort I want to see. That's the corrections that I want to see. That is being a good martial arts student. You keep doing that tonight, you remind me Monday, I'll give you part of the next kata. Keep doing that.
Feeling weird, sir.
Keep doing Pinan Sandan. 1, 2, turn, open the hand, Greg, step forward.
Step forward and punch with this one, right? With the left.
Uppercut, back fist down block. Yeah. Uppercut. Shiko. Why'd you go brain dead all of a sudden? Step forward into a Shiko.
That's what I did, right?
No, you went into a really weird San Sheen. It looked like you were real constipated all of a sudden.
Thank you, sir. It's not. It's Chico?
Shiko. Both of those. That's a Shiko.
Yeah, I thought that's what I did, Chico. That's why I was wondering if I did it wrong. Okay, it was.
You step forward. That should be a Shiko, not whatever that weird looking sign happened. San Sheen thing.
I was thinking of the next part.
Yeah, not that part. Step forward. Oh, step forward. Shiko, uppercut. Left foot. Nah, your left foot.
Left
Left
foot.
foot. Your other left foot. There you go.
That's what felt.
Now we're there. 1, 2. Bomb.
His hand like this.
Yes. No. Standard.
Yes.
Wait a minute. Hang on.
And is
I
this?
think I just lied to you.
Is it up or is it just?
Excuse me. Palm forward. My bad. There you go.
And I should be in cat stand.
Cat stands. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. At the very end, here, give it about a heartbeat pause, and then like Pinan Yandan, drop.
So.
Step back, down, come to the little pyramid, right, little pause right there, and boom. Yeah.
So it's almost like this is completed and then you're doing I mean, I know it's all of it, but you're stopping and then finishing. Right?
Yes.
Yes.
That's the shortest answer. Got a question for you, because I keep losing your hands in the camera. When you're coming up the eye the first time, when you come back to this, where are your hands? Okay, I just wanted to check. It looked different. I'm catching a glare on the light from your window. I couldn't quite tell, but yes, that's where it
So
belongs.
when I'm doing this,
Yep.
and then I come to a full front stance, right?
Correct. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. I just couldn't tell when you were going through it.
Well, I actually am asking, making sure I'm doing it. So when I come back now, I am retrieving like I'm punching and then going up.
Retrieving like you're punching. I don't understand.
This right arm is going back to load basically,
Yes.
and then coming up with an elbow.
Yes.
And I'm touching it right here, right?
Correct.
And then I turn.
Correct.
Yes.
If you want something to think about,
Not
this
really.
part behind the head, back fist into the face,
Yes.
bend them over, grab them by the back of the head, step back, slam the elbow.
Okay. Not that I would ever really be able to do that, but yes, you would.
But it's fun to think about.
It is. It is.
Come on, Daniel, harden back up. Get back on the clock. I want to see good effort, good hands, eyes, feet, hip, hand, good order of movement. Okay, Daniel, you're leaving out the second Sanshin at the back end of the eye. So after you finish this one, and you step forward and punch, watch the feet. You come in line.
You're both frozen.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, it just switched in.
Last Chico. You step over, Sanshin punch, feet.
Blackie, shut up.
Inline Sanshin, and then turn. You're leaving out that inline Sanshin. Okay, Greg, don't stand up when you do it though. You still, like Pinan Yandan, you're still dropping weight. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Pause, drop, that.
Don't do this.
Don't do that.
Just
Do it again, Daniel.
all the way through great, and you had to find something I messed up on.
Tight hands, eyes, feet, hip, hand. Apparently I can't compliment you. Get back on the clock. Show me that effort you had before. Do it again, Daniel. You left out the inline Sanshin again. Yes, you did. Go down the eye. You show me the last one. 1, 2, 3. So step forward, left Sanshin punch. Now, right foot up to left, inline Sanshin. No, no. Right foot to left, make an inline Sanshin. Make an inline Sanshin. Make an inline Sanshin. Now turn. 1, 2. Good. Do just that part. Go down the eye and make, well, actually, just do the, right from where you're standing, face to your right, make the Shiko and the last hammer fist. Excuse me, last hammer fist. Face to your right, make an inline Shiko, make an inline Shiko. Now, you're doing the last motion going down the eye. So you're going to hammer fist towards your, I think it's your kitchen. No, that's not what I'm asking you to do. Make an inline Shiko to your right. There you go. Get that hand back where it was. We're doing the last part. Make this. We're doing Pinan Sandan. Put your hands this way, on your hips. Pinan Sandan.
I still can't see you. You're still frozen.
Something going on with your computer because I'm seeing it move fine.
Yeah, it says your network bandwidth is low.
That's on your end, not mine. Can you see me moving now?
No, you just like all of a sudden glitched and you're like,
Oh my God.
Okay, well, that's what I want you to do. Face to your right, do that in a Shiko. There you go. Now, your right hand, stick it out with that hammer fist, the very last one going down the eye.
I don't know how our price is low since we paid for
Ask a
Top
question,
Top.
Gian, or you're dealing with that right now?
Now go ahead and ask your question. They're trying to.
When I'm in this piece, so pretend I'm at this side there.
Go ahead.
I'm doing my hand stays up like this. This hand stays up.
Okay. No. Once you block, it turns over into kake.
Right.
Now turn it over, basically palm forward, right? Like you're gripping. Yes. That.
Do I keep it there or do I pull?
Why do we have this guy in the way?
The first one is here. Uppercut, back fist, down block.
Yeah.
Right.
I didn't do a down block the whole time, I don't think.
You've been doing it because I've seen you do it, whether you remember it or not.
I was doing that.
Yeah. Uppercut, back fist, down block. Uppercut, back fist, down.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I was, just, gotcha.
Oh, I know what you're just. Okay. Again. 1, 2, 3.
This. And on the third one, I pull here.
On the third one, you pull.
This.
Correct. Okay, Daniel, face to your right. You do an inline Shiko towards what I think is your kitchen. Hands up. Do that last, nah. Stick your right arm out in that last hammer fist.
Kitchen, living room.
Okay, hammer fist toward the kitchen. You've done this is the very last motion going down the eye. So step over, sunshine punch. Go. Towards the kitchen. Step over, sunshine punch. Now, bring your right foot up to your left, make an inline sunshine. Now, step over, do the elbow and the punch behind. 1, 2. That's what I want down there at the bottom of the eye. So, from the top, Pinan Sandan.
Oh, you don't need it now because you want to do it.
What's that smell?
Your English smoking.
Yum. Right, now audio is cut off too.
Good, then you can't do it.
All right, not bad, Greg. Do it again.
Can I get a 2-second break, sir?
Nope.
I need one. I can't keep going. Sorry.
All right, take a minute because I'm feeling in a particularly good mood.
My agate is acting up.
Okay, you're getting kind of crazy on the Shikos again, Greg. Front stand Shiko.
Looks like it's just me and you.
No, you're back. All right, keep going. You know what I want?
For some reason, the computer had all of a
I
sudden.
don't need to know the technology. I want to see Pinan Sandan.
Yeah.
Sunshine, Greg.
Good. I know. I'll work on it.
Well, here's a little bit on the timing. As you're coming back, the hands on this one, they go tall.
Yes.
They come together, palms are basically facing the back of your head. As they come down, as they're coming down, they're rotating together. There you go. And then right about, I'd say nose level, chin level is where you want to stop. And then when you drop, you're going to drop to about, chest level, solar plexus level at most.
Yes. And to give me some, what is that representing technically, Bunkai type of?
Do I bust this one up?
Yes. Yes.
Daniel, you better get back on the clock. Harden up. I want to see effort. I don't want to see sloppy.
This is worse than being in the class. My legs are about to give, just so you know.
Good. If you pass out, I'll laugh.
You're so sweet.
When you start seeing the sparklies, let me know, because that's my favorite part.
5 minutes ago, sir.
All right, Daniel, we're going to call it here in a minute. I want to see Pinan Sandan perfect. So do it. Okay, you're still missing that inline Shiko, excuse me, that inline Sanshin at the end of the eye. You still left it out. So remind me, we'll work on this a little bit more Monday, and then I'll think about giving you more for the next kata. Any questions on Pinan Sandan? Anything on, hey, Yame, Daniel. Yame, we're getting questions on Sanchin, Greg?
Many, sir, but you answered them. I just need to do them properly.
Okay, is everybody good?
This felt like I was in there, so kudos to you.
Oh, there we go. That's what I aim for.
I'm saying the things I usually say in my head to you when I'm in class right now, so you did a great job.
Okay, good. Sucking up still doesn't help, but that's okay. I appreciate the thought. Friday, we're still going to do an online only class like we have been at 6:30. So just FYI, if you guys want to join in. Vamos. Vamos. Have a good evening.
Good job, buddy. Keep practicing that.